What's up, everybody? So, this fraud crap is getting ridiculous. And this is exactly why taxation should just get gone because they're just stealing our money. And this is exactly why the people should put forth a bill that caps any and all state, local government, or any government workers, period, at only up to $50,000 a year. Because if they're expecting you and me to live off of 30, 40 to $50,000 a year, they should too. And if they don't like that, you know what they should do? Get another job like the rest of us. These people literally sit on their ass and do nothing. Their concern is, oh, if we arrest everybody and throw them in jail, the system will collapse. Well, guess what? Then you shouldn't have let it get to this point, because all of you are responsible for this. Republicans, Democrats, liberals, moderates, it does not matter. All of you sitting where you are have caused this, and if you don't fix it, the system will collapse and there will be revolt, because you can't expect a certain class of people to follow the rules and then a whole other class who get caught pocketing millions and millions of dollars and lying to the taxpayers. Not going to happen.
Very much, Mr. Chair.
This is going to get fiery.
Mr. Ellison, let me start with you. You're the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota. Do I have that correct? That's a yes.
Starting off with attitude.
Start this way. Are you the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota? Yes or no?
You know the answer.
As the AG, you think he'd be a little bit more, have a little bit more decorum.
So I suggest that you answer my questions. You the Chief Law Enforcement Officer of the state of Minnesota? Yes or no?
Piece of shit.
Let's try another question. Are you familiar with the $9 billion in historic fraud out of your
Typical
state,
criminal.
including the $250
Acting all
million
arrogant.
in the Feeding Our Future program alone? You familiar with that? Don't turn to the pages in your book to get your potted answers. Are you familiar with it? Yes or no?
Yes, I am familiar with it.
Very familiar, aren't you? Because the people who ran the Feeding Our Futures program came to you in your official office in the state capitol December 11th, 2021, and asked for your help in getting investigators off their backs.
Attorney
They
General.
complained to you for upwards of an hour.
Job is to
about
make sure
state
people are
investigators
following the
going after
rules.
them, and they begged you to help them, and you agreed to it, amazingly. And we know you did,
That's not
because
true.
it's all caught on tape.
Yeah, it's
Every
caught on-
single sentence is caught on tape. Here's what you said. Let's
And
take a look.
obviously you
You
dismissed
said,
it.
it's not a question. You said to them, send me the names of all these folks who are investigating them. You said to them, send me their names. And I'll take that list and I'll call the person over at Education who's investigating them and say, what's going on? Why am I getting these complaints? Then he went on to say, I already have my team working on this. What day should we get together to discuss it again? You made pledge after pledge to them. You said, we've got to make sure this guy who's investigating them stops it. You said, you
Crazy,
have
huh?
my attention. I'm concerned about this. You said, let's go fight these people, meaning the people who are investigating the fraud.
Holy
Why'd
shit.
you do it? Why'd you help?
Money.
Are you gonna let me
Money.
Please.
You know why?
All ears.
Money.
First of all, you're
Look at that
cherry-picking
anger.
quotes out
Look at
of
that
the
anger.
book.
Why did you help
I
them?
thought you were gonna let me answer.
Why did you
Are you
help
gonna
them?
let me answer?
Why did you help
You
them?
let me answer and I'll answer you.
Tell the truth and I'll let you answer.
I will tell the truth.
You won't tell the
Nothing's
truth.
changed. Why'd you help them?
no,
This man makes other people like him
Mr.
look
Chairman,
really
I didn't
bad.
come here to be insulted. I came here
You
voluntarily.
came here for the truth. Let's have
You didn't come there voluntarily. It was either you do or they subpoena your ass, and I think they did.
And they're
So
cherry.
listen to the recording. It's 54 minutes long. It's all in public. You can Google it right now and listen
Right,
to it.
and listen to
Why'd
it all.
you help them?
First of all, I didn't help them.
Yes, you
helped
did.
them.
No, I did not. I certainly didn't.
You're saying you didn't do anything for them. You didn't. You didn't.
Well, wait a minute.
I already have my team working on this again. That's not you.
I
So
have
ventriloquist?
my team assisted with the information
Ah.
that led to the prosecution and conviction of these
No, you
people.
didn't. You didn't lift
Yes,
the
we
finger to
did.
prosecute him. No, you did not.
No,
You didn't
because
lift the finger
it
to
was a
prosecute him.
federal
You had
prosecution.
BS. You had
Okay.
whistleblowers
But
come to you as early
you're
as
the
2019.
one talking BS.
Hey, listen, it's my
You're-
time.
Doesn't know what you're talking about,
Oh,
sir.
no, sir. You
You're the
now have
one
encountered the truth and you
cherry-picking
don't like it.
quotes.
Why'd you take
You're
their
the
money?
one taking
Why'd you
money.
take their money?
You know why.
You took
That's a false
$10,000.
No, that's a false
Bank statements.
That is a false
$10,000.
statement.
9 days after the meeting,
False
you
statement.
took $10,000. Here's what happened. They went to your office.
That's a
They
false
solicited
statement.
money from
They
you.
did
They
not come to
solicited
my
help from
office.
you.
That's also wrong.
They came to your office.
No,
It
they
was your
didn't.
official office. You
No, they
met with them
didn't.
for 54 minutes.
No, they
They
didn't.
asked you for help. You pledged it to them, and they talked repeatedly about money. In fact, it's all they talked
That's
about.
a lie.
Money, 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 money. They
True.
said, we
Untrue.
will put our dollars in the right place. We will support candidates that will fight to protect our interests. You replied, that's right. They said if you have secured your donor base and
Yep,
secured
he
your
was.
power base, you can act the way you want. You replied, money is freedom. They said the
Meaning,
amount of
pay
money
me and you can get away with whatever you want.
the amount of money circulating in our community today is powerful.
Which is exactly why it should only be 50,000, no bribes, no nothing, and prison sentences if you accept a bribe.
That's a lie.
From people who were then indicted. It's in your reports. Why'd you do it?
Sir, this
Was it worth it?
You know what? This is a theatrical
10,000.
performance.
This is the truth.
It
This
has
is what
nothing
accountability
to do-
looks like, of which you've had
No,
none.
no, the
You
fact-
helped fraudsters defraud your state and this government. of
Minnesota
$9
AG
billion,
Keith Ellison.
And you got a fat campaign contribution out of it.
This is
You ought to be indicted.
True. Well,
That's
No,
I
see, right there. Ought to be? No, he better be. Period, Senator Hawley. He better be indicted, thrown in prison, and or kicked the fuck out of the country. Period. Not no, should have been. No. It's proof in the pudding. And this is exactly where you Republicans need to do your jobs. Stop being cowards. Y'all sit there and yell at these people, but nothing fucking happens. So you know what? Something better happened to the point where these protesters get arrested. And I don't care if it's the young teenagers in high school, all that, throw them in jail. Juvie Hall, all that shit exists, throw them in there. Find their parents. And I mean find them thousands and thousands of dollars because they're doing stupid shit. Shut these schools down that are brainwashing the children. Literally do something. Stop talking. Actions. Actions speak louder than words. And actions prove to what you say you're gonna do. Not, oh yeah, I'll do it, and then not do it.
We've made the point. Let's keep the temp
Well,
just
for the record,
Oh, I'll ask how I
he's
want.
lying,
Paul.
and that's the truth.
Oh no, this is all on the record,
no, sir.
Did you bother?
You are-
Did you bother to investigate where the money that you facilitated their fraud for, where it went? Do you know where it went? What it was used for? The fraudulent money?
No, he didn't investigate so that he can feign ignorance.
Because we
The
were
funds
key
went to
players in the
hundreds of millions of
investigation.
dollars to terrorist
we
groups,
do
to
know.
Yep.
transnational
Yep.
criminal organizations.
And this is exactly where everyone who's a part of this fraud, right? All the Somali fraudsters, all the freaking senators, governors, mayors, all those people who are a part of this, better get hit with treason charges. And one of two things happen. They get hung publicly and live on TV. Or we Napoleon their ass and we literally find an island somewhere and we send them and all their agitators and all their people out of the country. Kind of like how, Escape from New York or Escape from LA or several other dystopian future shit. Running Man, right? Dystopian futures. We saw this shit coming in the 80s and 90s. Look at RoboCop. Yeah, I'm referring movies, but those are things that people have been planning for generations. This is exactly what the Democrat Republican Party want. They want people like you and me fighting each other over stupid bullshit while these motherfuckers are getting money. Okay? They're all getting money. Look at every single one of these people. They enter in with a couple $1,000s to their fucking name and somehow, they end up millionaires. They shouldn't be millionaires. They should be like me and you. They should be making less than a specific amount. They shouldn't be getting hundreds and thousands of dollars a year or millions of dollars. It shouldn't go from basically being, a low tier middle American to upper echelon. Bullshit.
To the drug trade, to drug trafficking, to child trafficking, and you took $10,000.
That's a lie.
And helped them.
All the people who are for open borders, you're for pretty much sex traffickers
2019.
and drug dealers. You're for it. You're against law and order. You're for that stuff.
2019. It's my hearing, pal. As early as 2019.
$250 million in federal funds. Holy shit.
Because you ought to be in jail.
Well, we'll see what you can
In
do about it.
2019,
If you need to, just pause it so you can read the whole thing.
whistleblowers came to you in your office and referred referred to you
Fuck,
fraud
my back.
allegations from Feeding Our Futures, and you blew them off. Listen, your own state newspaper.
That's a lie.
The Minnesota Star Tribune. The Partners in Nutrition brought its concerns to the Attorney General's office in 2018 and in 2019, and you did nothing.
And it's all documented.
The only action you took is, once all these fraudsters came to your office and asked you to get involved and offered you money, then you got involved. Then you took the money, and then you got involved.
They did not come to my office. You're completely wrong about
You
that.
met with
I did not take anybody's
54
money.
minutes, and you took $10,000, and they also gave your family money. They gave your family thousands of dollars in campaign contributions.
Fucking stupid.
Let's put the
This is, you know, this
Yes,
is
there we go.
completely
the
untrue.
New York Post.
Oh, see, New York Post, and they're a left-leaning liberal style one, and they put this on there.
$50 million COVID fraud scheme after they were in your office. The donations came on December 20th.
Sir,
You met with them on December the 11th, and on January 20th, the FBI knocked over their headquarters.
No.
That's the sequence of events here.
No, it's not.
You've
the
been
sequence
right
of
at the
events.
center of this fraud
It's not
thing
the
from the
sequence of
beginning,
events.
and
It's
you've
untrue.
enabled it. And sir,
The false
you
statement.
should resign.
And
No.
you should resign. I was thinking the
He
same
should
thing
do
about
more
you.
than resign. He should be going to prison, hit with terrorist charges, whatever. Get him out.
Because it hurts to have accountability, doesn't
Because
it?
after this parade
It
of
hurts to have
lies and
accountability.
presentation,
Time has
I think you should
expired.
be
Parade
ashamed
of
this
lies.
presentation.
Time has expired.
Yeah, asinine bullshit. Like, this is where all state sitting reps, period, does not matter what you're doing. If you're local and you're like on a city council, you should not be making more money than someone who's working all day, every day. No, you should not be making more money for sitting on your ass and deciding on how you spend our tax dollars. Same thing for senators, governors, mayors, none of that shit, okay? You should only get paid while you're actually doing the job, such as you enter it in, and you have to, in my opinion, clock in like everyone else. And if you get caught lying, you get fired and fined, because this is bullshit. These people get way too much money, and how it used to be set up, all our sitting officials never got paid for what they did. They ran businesses, had farms, they had all sorts of stuff for their income. The only thing they didn't have to pay for was the travel expenses and living expenses, meaning if they had to go from their home state to Washington, they were given a house to stay in until they were done with their official works, and then they went back fucking home. We need to go back to the old school ways, because these people are getting too fat and happy on our dollar. Our dollar. Not their dollar. Our dollar. So, stop fighting each other. Let's unify as Americans and get these people the fuck out, because they clearly don't want to do their job unless we, the people, actually make them do their job.